Welcome to their team, Solemn Circus live duel. Today on the left side, we actually have Swordsoul Tenyi, or just regular Swordsoul, who's not playing Tenyis anymore. You have to play it in the deck. And then we have on the right side, we have Brave Plunder Patroll. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. Pushes on the algorithm, and it helps us out to get bigger. Bigger means better channels and better content. So here we go. We're going to dive in. We're going to see the astronaut being first summoned, and then we're going to link it away for a monk right off the bat. And it looks like here they're going to be normal summon is that a Taya? A Moyi there. Normal summon the Moyi, revealing a monster, then going to summon out that token. They're going to go into the Shizo here, Chainlink 1 and Chainlink 2. We all know draw 1, then search. And we're going to see a search for the Blackout. They're going to see an emergence being activated here. We're going to search for not a Protos. This is Master Duel. Searching for a Long Young. Very, very good. We're going to activate the Long Young by sending the Vishuddha. Holy crap, what a crazy hand. And then that and the token is going to make a bear in here. And we're going to be setting one card, not activating the any of the Tenyis engraved, and just simply passing there. Having a monk on the field to pop with the Blackout is also very, very good. We're going to see a Fateful being played on the field. Interesting here. It's going to activate its effects. It's going to search for a monster and then send it to graveyard. Send a card to graveyard. They're going to search for the Griffin Rider here. And then they're going to send the Temple to the graveyard. Very, very good. They're going to activate the Temple, searching for a Rite of Eremacir. That's going to go through, getting that token onto the field. It's going to be very interesting in a moment, seeing how they're going to be able to play through this, because Blackout being able to pop the... Oh, okay. So you're going to activate the Griffin Rider, just attempt to summon out the token, summon it itself, and they will be able to have their first time activating the Blackout. If it goes through the special summon. It's going to get Baron negated. They're going to activate the Rite of Eremacir here, summoning out the token. Then you activate the Fateful effect here if the summon of the token is successful. And it looks like it's going to go through. They're going to search for that Draco back. Then they're going to immediately play it. Very interesting here. They're going to activate the Draco back and targeting the face down. And the bounce it back to the hand. It's going to go through. Are we hoping that's not the Blackout there? I feel like that's just an imperm. We're going to see a special summon of the Temple. So they had 2 in their hand. Sorry about the glare, by the way. I'm still trying to figure out where at locals I can set up the camera that does not have a glare. I mean, I might be adding more ring lights. That might help out, but we're trying to figure out where there's the least amount of glare. I feel like some of the cards are just fine. They're going to go battle phase here. And then they're going to try to attempt to swing the token into the monk. And it looks like they did not hit the Blackout, so we're going to see Blackout effect going to activate here. Getting rid of the token as well as the Fateful. And then we're going to see the Enchanter is going to hit or the monk. Then we're going to normal summon a monster, I believe. In the main phase 2, they're going to normal summon out the Bluebeard actually. They're going to link away into the Link 2. Then he's going to be able to draw 1 card. Discard another Rite. That's kind of awful. And then he's going to look in the graveyard, trying to see what attributes he has. They're going to be chaining the Chisao to banish the Moyi. And to negate that monster effect, he's going to set 1 card. And it looks like it's going to be looking at the cards in graveyard there. Man, we do see an Ashuna and a Vishuddha there. They're down 1,200 life points already because of that Long Young burn. And they're going to activate a Bestial here. Targeting the Vishuddha, or targeting the Ashina, okay. And they're going to be able to link away once again, going for a, is that a Dark? Dark's going to take the Vishuddha here. They're going to go off into the Selene. Selene's going to go into the Access Code. We're going to activate the Access Code effect, destroying 2 cards on the field. Targeting that Selene as well, getting that 300, so it's at 53 there. We're going to simply pass with 3 cards in hand. And then searching during the end phase, obviously. So we're going to think, just having a little think. If they don't have another start, then we know they have 1 back row in their hand. And I don't think they probably saw Moyi. I don't know what else they have. We're going to see a normal summon of Ataya here. That's not bad at all. We're going to see the Plunder Patroll. I think that's Booty or Party. I'm not too sure. It's going to change its attribute here. And we're going to summon 1 from the graveyard. Summoning out the Blackbeard, which was summoned properly. We're going to activate the effect. And they have lots. They have lights and darks in the graveyard. I think they also have a fire as well. And a wind with the Baron. They're going to go into the dark ship. Be able to draw a card as well. And then they're going to go. They have a banished effect, so they're going to discard the whatever his name is, the crow to banish. Just reading his card, making sure he's doing it correctly. They're going to chain the Heavenly Dragon Circle. Maybe that was the card that was set prior. It's going to be able to dodge the banish. But what's he going to be able to summon out? I can't really. I mean, maybe a Moyi. Summoning out an Ashna, that also could make sense. Being able to link away immediately into the monk can be beneficial. There has to be a special amount of the Ashna there. Linking away into that monk. Activate the Vishuddha effect. Or actually, activating the Ashna effect. We're going to chain the Bestial. Jerusalem there. Or they're going to activate the Jerusalem onto the Ashna there. Okay, that makes sense. And they're going to activate the Vessel here. Sometimes it's hard when they don't give it a chance for interactions. Vessel's going to look like it's going to be sending the Ashina and then adding the Adhara to hand. They're going to special with the Adhara here. Activating the Ashuna this time. It's not getting Bestial. It's going to activate. Summoning out a Vishuddha here. Then we can Synchro Summon away for the Baxia. Baxia's going to be able to shuffle back the huge Access Code Talker. As well as, are they doing the Trap card? Or they're asking for the Trap card. That makes sense. They have not selected their second target. They're going to go with the Trap card. Yep, shuffling it back into the deck. Interesting how they summoned it in defense position. Maybe hoping to can activate the effect, popping the monk to summon out the Taya, Because Tai has not activated its effect already, they're going to be activate the effect of banishing the monk, summoning out the token. You know, monks. It's crazy how they can just put back the stuff. Then they're going to be synchro summoning once again. What are they going to go for here? Going for a Draco Berserker. This card actually spiked up in price ever since Pack kind of listed his thing. And we saw it got 32 at YCS Sydney. And then it's going to go to attack into the dark chip. And it's going to get sent to the graveyard. It's like $15 Canadian, I believe. Here we're going to activate the Water Temple, banishing herself to search for the Rite of Aramasir. One of my buddies told me the other day he didn't know that he could add back from a graveyard. He was playing against a tier and then like sent all three to graveyard. I was like, you can still activate. He was like, what? Then we're going to be, sending stuff to send that Draco to graveyard. You see that token being summoned out. Then we're going to normal summon the Crow. Then we're going to the second Blackbeard. That actually might be the third. Then we're going to activate its effects. It's going to equip itself. And then what are we going to make here? We're making the fusion. We are going to be making the fusion, that monster negate, being able to draw a card as well. They're going to activate the effect, summoning itself out once again. And explaining what the card does. The cards are pretty cool. I like how they look, to be honest. I really like it gets me Skylander vibes. I wish there was a bit more. I know I'm glad they're getting an Earth ship. Potentially a Wind ship as well would be pretty nice. But maybe another monster. I just like cards that they're very, very nice to look at. Super easy. Ships are very, very pretty as well. They're not super complicated dark dragon monsters that blah blah blah. They just look nice. Here we're reading the Baxia effect. And then they're just asking about the Blackbeard. Looks like they're thinking of maybe a Baxia tagging out here. But they do have that monster negate on the field. They're going to switch it to attack position. And checking that card in the hand twice. And they're activate the effect of the Blackbeard. Summoning out to the dark ship. They're going to activate the effect, drawing one card, discarding, and then banishing, my bad. They're going to be able to search for the Plunder Patroll shipyard, and then there's someone out a blue. That's a white beard, I think, or that's potentially red beard as well. Sorry about the glare. It's one of the beards. They pretty much all do the same thing, to be honest. Then we're going to see the fusion summon effect, summoning out the monster, and then we're going to activate the shipyard. Send to search, searching for the Crow. Then it's going to be able to equip itself. And if we just switch to attack position, this is going to be game here. Here we're just going to be tagging out for another ship. Everything here gains attack as well because of the fire ship, and it's going to enter battle phase and attack for game. So that was an interesting turn of events. Now to go to game 2. We're going to see some siding up. That very, very long game 1. Plunder has I guess both decks can OTK, like we saw there, making a big monster, but making that huge access code, bouncing it back, then making it again is kind of crazy. I did think that, I don't know why, I thought that was 2 games already. Here we are going to go into game 2 here. First time we're going to see some siding. I don't really know what either deck would side for each other. Maybe if they're playing any Bestial, I guess that. No, you still want to hit the Adhara. Yeah, the Adhara and the Ashuna. And the Vishuda. I don't know. It seems like it would be very, very hard to side against both of these decks here. And here we're going to see that the Tenyi player, or the Swordsoul player, is most likely going to go first once again. Looking at their extra deck, seeing the options that they have, I did think I saw a Ruddy Rose in there. Interesting. I haven't seen that card in a very long time. And they're taking a moment to think here. I think I saw a Heavenly Prison as well. Not Heavenly Prison, Heavenly Circle. It must not be simple as a special summon. Where's the special summon of Shatana here? Playing the Water Tenyi, and they're going to activate the effect of the Heavenly Circle, which we did see. Most like something like a Taya or a Moe, depending on what they have in the hand. Going for the Ashna there. Does it have to summon it out, or wait, Tenyi? There's a summon out of the Ashuna. Then we're going to see a normal summon of Ash Blossom. It does make a level 10 synchro. See, going for the Baron there. Interesting play. And then a set one and a pass. We're going to activate a Magnemite during the end phase, banishing the Adhara, the Ashuna, my bad. Then we're going to see the effect of the Magnemite activate during the end phase as well. I'm going to be able to search here for the Druid Worm. They're going to see Plunder, draw a card for turn. Having 6 cards, we're going to activate the Forbidden Droplet, sending a monster, which is a temple, which is so free. We're going to activate a temple in the graveyard. This is going to negate the Baron. They're going to activate the temple, searching for it. It's going to respond with Ash, but they're going to hit with the Call by the Grave. They just have the out. That's what L plus ratio here. Going to draw that one of is pretty free. We're going to see a Rite of Aramis here being activated here. Summoning out that token and placing the Fateful Adventure onto the field. Token going into attack position. Looks like we're going to be trying to go for a game here. Then we're going to activate the Pot of Desires here, banishing 10 cards from the deck. And are we going to be able to see the cards that we need? It's crazy how that token's like half your, like a quarter of your life already. For a normal summon, activate the effect of the Fateful Adventure. Searching for a Draco back here. Then activate the effect. Searching for a monster, most likely the Griffin. I just realized they activated Pot of Desires when they activated Griffin. That's wild. And they're going to discard the Draco back. Draco back's going to equip. They're going to activate the Draco back to bounce back the monster, or the trap card, my bad. Summon out the Griffin Rider. They're going to activate the Golden Hair. Linking off the Golden Hair, going for the Almirage. Golden Hair's effect's going to summon herself out. They're going to link 2 into the Blackbeard here. Looking at the graveyard, they have Fire, and they have Wind, as well as, I think, an Earth. They're going to summon out the Fire Ship here. Can activate the effect of the Black Eyes, summoning itself out, and then we're going to go battle phase, and I think this should be enough for a game here. That's going to be game there, and they bounce back in Imperm. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. We did see that Swordsoul got 2-0'd by Plunder Patroll, but it helps with the channel a lot. And if you guys want to see some more Plunder Patroll or Swordsoul, I know Plunder Patroll is getting an Earthship next set. Very, very interesting. And we're going to see lots of that. And so stay tuned for the following videos.